In space, no one can hear you scream.
So it's official, Alien is tailored for deaf people. Sounds like to me.
Alien.
That's what they do anyway. Alright, so Alien is a 1979 Ridley Scott classic. If you've ever seen a movie where it's like, oh, we're in space and this creature's coming after us, they're probably trying to do what Ridley Scott did with Alien. Alien takes place on this mining ship. It's a crew of like 7 people. They have a cargo of a bunch of ore. They're coming back to Earth. They get a distress signal from this planet. They're like, oh, we gotta go check it out. It's not like something's gonna latch onto someone's face and bust an alien out of his chest, you know. So then they go check it out. Now we have our movie in which a monster's trying to kill them. First, it was really tough to review movies like this because they're so loved by people. People are like, dude, this is the classic Alien. And I have to review this movie with objective eyes, as if it's not a classic, it's just a movie, I gotta review it. I'm not gonna trash the movie Alien, it does not deserve to be trashed. However, there are parts where you're like, this is boring. It just is. The first few shots in the movie, nothing is happening, there's no dialogue, it's just camera shots of gear and helmets and empty seats. And you're like, all right, cool, come on, let's make something happen. I don't care what, bacteria can go after the people at this point. I just want something to kill someone. However, the flip side of that is Alien does a really good job at setting up the tone. When you go into Alien, you know it's about a creature that kills people. So this whole time you're like, oh man, when are people gonna die? When are people gonna die? And as for the year 2012, it's cool to watch the movie Alien because you see that ship from Prometheus. And then you see things happen in the movie Alien, you hear dialogue, and you're like, ah, that's good. Prometheus is gonna tie right into this. I can't wait to see that happen. You get excited, you know? That being said, Alien does a good job at winding up the tension like a guitar string, you know? You know it's gonna snap soon, but it takes a while to do it. It's really slow to build. It's like a slow movie mixed with scenes that are so intense and awesome. Like the scene, you know, after the facehugger grabs onto the guy and he's like, oh man, I could really go for something to eat right now. I was just like, oh shit, here it comes. And when that alien pops out of his chest, dude, it's so violent. Like you've seen aliens pop out of people's chests in Alien movies or Alien versus Predator movies or whatever movies, but nothing makes you feel like, holy shit, that is the worst thing that can happen to a human being, like the movie Alien. I mean, if I'm given the choice of having the alien pop out of my stomach or just crunch my face off when it's all full grown, I'll take crunch my face off any day. One thing I like is the dialogue, the way the characters interact with each other and just kind of small talk with each other and jab at each other. You're like, oh, yeah, they're real people. So many times in movies like this, it's just like, oh yeah, all these people are just there to die. In Alien, the characters were three-dimensional. They were real people. So when they died, it was monumental. You're like, I'm losing my crew here. Let's blow this thing out of an airlock already. I don't want to see more people die. You're on their side. You want them to survive. Unlike most movies like this where you're like, oh yeah, dude, go ahead and crawl through that vent. I can't wait. That's the main thing that sets Alien apart from most movies that have come after it that try to replicate it. They don't. They're just horror movies that take place in space. I totally forgot Ian Holm was an alien. I knew he was an alien when Lord of the Rings came out, and then it just slipped my mind. So when I watched the movie, I'm like, dude, Ian Holm is young. Of course, he's the dick scientist that wants to study this thing. You know, no spoilers or anything like that, but you know, he's just kind of a shady person. So Alien does a good job at being a very intense movie. You want these people to survive. You do not want the alien to kill them. However, the pacing and the slow scenes are really slow. However, I will say Alien is a good time, no alcohol required. I know a lot of you are like, you didn't give it Awesometacular? But it is what it is. That's my rating for it. So what's your favorite space horror monster movie? This is a monster movie in space. That's just a fact. What is it? Comment below. Let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.